What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Password Part 6. I am joined today again by.
Your mom.
Okay, okay. I'm stopping the recording. I'm joking.
I'm sorry.
It's
It's
Tyson, guys.
it's
Yay!
me, but
It's
probably a lot
Tyson.
more louder and more audible to hear.
Definitely. You're probably going to be at like my threshold of voice. Speaking of which, I should probably also like adjust the sound like a little bit more.
A little bit. There we
Just
go.
a little bit. Tech
Just a
speed.
little.
I don't
Just
think we
make
need
that
to.
thing all the way up, and then just it's
Ooh,
don't actually. No.
no. Auto forward time. I don't know what that is. Anyways, so welcome back to Password. On the previous video, we basically stopped Tyson from committing freaking from
So
committing off.
from being led astray into the forest and never coming back.
Yeah. And so also, I decided to go on my own little journey off screen to see what happened to Tyson, to what happened to Ty if I didn't save him or if I didn't put the password in. Yes, this is also why I didn't go to sleep straight away.
Oh, of course, I had a feeling that would be the case.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry. Don't
But
worry.
yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, I'm not gonna go recording to check that out again. You guys could go see it on your own on some other playthroughs. Actually, no, I need to promote my channel.
No, don't go to visit other
Don't go.
channels. You stay on here.
Oh yeah, hold on one second. There's a fly on the wall next to me. Let me just.
Mirror
Got it.
on the wall.
You guys probably heard that. Anywho, we are back on Password. We just finished speaking with Oz, and now we're on day 7. Alrighty, let's get to business.
All right.
I forgot my juice. If I get thirsty, I'll just I'll just stop. Shit. Wait. Okay. Somehow, despite the storm raging outside, I fell asleep right as the worst of it hit. I remember that much. Beyond that, I was out like a light. I stretched, letting myself have a couple more minutes to relax. It was right as I was about to fall asleep again that I heard my door to my room open slightly. Oh, hi
Morning.
Ty.
Hi,
Oh,
hi.
morning. He watched me a bit from the doorway before sinking into his shoulders.
I can come in, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, sure. What's up? Tyson closed the door behind him before wandering over to the bed.
So, yeah. Been thinking things over. Oh, wait, shit. How's your nose?
It's fine, I guess. Hurts when I sniff too hard, but yeah, not broken or nothing. That would be, yo, my nose would be in constant pain right now if that was the case.
It would be in, like, so much pain.
Definitely, I've been sniffling all day, bro. I played Just Dance with my family earlier today.
Just
I don't
gonna
know how I went.
every
Oh,
second.
yeah, I sniffed so hard that I coughed. I
Oh
was
my
dying.
god.
I was
Damn,
dying.
man, your allergies might be worse than mine.
Yeah, it's the pollen outside, man. It's the pollen. But anyways, but yeah, not broken, I think.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, been thinking things over.
From yesterday.
I'm a fucking idiot. I know that. Never been good with the book stuff, let alone getting on with people. But I know you, and I go back. You looked out for me that one time, and life was so shitty after that, you know?
It's what any decent person would do, I guess. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, so some decency people have if no one else stepped forward. I just. Thanks, I guess. No, wait, I can do this.
Is he confessing to us? Imagine.
Thank you, Dave, for, well, everything.
No, he still has that grumpy. You still have that grumpy face on you, but
That still grumpy
it's the
face.
grumpy face. But he's just trying to thank
He's
us.
trying. He's
He's
trying,
trying.
alright?
He's trying. I can see it.
And I guess. Can you help me?
Help you?
Fuck, why does this have to be so difficult? I suck, okay? Help me get better at that. Like, help me not be an ass to people.
I mean, sure, but what did you want me to do?
Fuck if I know. Does it look like I have a clue about this sort of stuff?
So what? Did you want me to keep you on a short leash or something? Oh no, not
No,
the,
no,
not
no.
the,
Not the dog stuff.
not. Oh,
Sure. Something like that.
that's crazy.
I
He
mean, we
didn't
actually
lash out.
agreed with that.
Yo,
He
I
didn't
don't
lash
know
out.
if that was meant to be a dog or puppy joke.
It's
you know,
something
what
like
I'm
that, I
gonna
think.
do. When we're talking or whatnot. I'ma just go out of the blue and say some sort of weird, like random dog joke, and I want to see how you react.
Of course, it's because I'm a dog, isn't it?
No, well,
Because I'm a. Are you calling me a bitch? Is that what you're getting at?
no, 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 I'm not. I would never.
Oh, by the way, before we continue, I should just say that the music is a little bit loud on my side of things, but it
I
should be fine.
I shall lower that.
That's perfect, I think.
Perfecto.
Just don't think you can put a collar on me and show me off just yet.
Just yet?
Just yet is very. If we had like,
Just.
if we were in English class, highlight, underline, circle.
I'm good.
I think you're good. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
I need to
die
go
on
get
us.
I need to,
Look it up.
yeah, I need to go get something to drink or else I'm gonna be dying on while I'm recording. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll keep
Yeah,
people entertained.
you know the drill.
So guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate putting a collar on Tyson and showing him off? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly could it go? 10 being the worst, 1 being the best situation possible. Where would you put the situation on that scale? Personally, I'd put it around a 6.5 maybe. Oh, it feels so good to finally be able to like be loud. Well, not
I bet it
loud
does.
necessarily. This Jesus Christ, jump scared me.
My bad. Hey.
You jump scared me, and now for that you're going to hear this.
Okay. The
Don't
anyways.
don't worry, I won't do that too often.
Just yet. Yeah, I'm
Wait,
questioning that.
before you do, I gotta get ready. Okay, do it.
Just yet. Something you're not telling me, Tyson? Did you want me to show you off?
No, don't know yet.
What? We don't know yet. Seeing Tyson struggle was a mix between cute and embarrassing, and it was not all. It is not, and was. Oh my god! And it was taking all of what little mental fortitude I had, still groggy from sleep, but not raise him further. That yo, you told me that so many times, like. You told me that so many times, and I just feel embarrassed for me stuttering so much or whatnot.
I mean, it's adorable. Okay, okay,
Maybe.
let's not be homosexual on video.
Oh my
Guys,
god.
there's nothing between us. There's nothing between us. I
Yeah,
swear. I
guys.
swear.
Ah. People just start. Dude, we have to be careful, or people are gonna start shipping us.
I mean, yeah. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. We're real people. We can't consent to that. To you shipping us behind our backs.
Yeah. Let's stay away from Twitter.
Twitter, good bird. Twitter, go bird.
Anyways. Could always just ask me out if you felt that way. You know how well Dean's lucked out on that front with his timing, among other things.
Don't remind me. Like you'd even say yes if I did ask.
Never know if you don't try.
Yeah. Well, uh, would you?
Would I what?
Why are you making this difficult?
You're fun to tease is to help you get better. You're fun to tease.
You're fun to tease. You're lucky I don't pile drive you into the bed.
Whoa. And yet, despite how mad he looked, his tail was swaying happily from side to side. Yeah, you are a puppy. I swear
Shut
you
up,
are.
shut up. I'm not.
You are. Look at that
No, no,
face.
no,
Look at you.
no, no. You're gonna make me blush here. No.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey, you're the one that asked for help. I made a showing of breath in deep before what? I made a showing of breath in before
Breathing in.
coming. Oh, breathing! Oh my god!
Are
In
you
deep
sure you're not
before.
too tired?
No, I'm not tired. Yo, dude, I was playing freaking Just Dance for like the past hour.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would tire people out. Just
Well, I
normal
only did
people.
one song. Well, I only did one song. I was really stiff and I suck at dancing.
Okay, valid.
Yeah. Other times we just play like Ring Fit Adventure or freaking Mario Party.
Oh, nice.
So I mean, yeah, coming closer to the bed, not knowing where to look.
So, like, would you maybe like to, I guess,
Oh,
eat food or
oh,
something?
you know what I was thinking.
I knew exactly what you were thinking, and I knew exactly what would happen.
What, together? And the next
Give me a
moment,
second.
Tyson leaped. Yeah.
Back.
Oh, hi.
I had to sneeze.
You just sneeze. Oh, you could. Well, you could have just sneezed without warning me, and I could have said bless you.
Well, maybe.
Bell, bless you. Bless you. In the next moment, Tyson leapt on the bed, pinning me down and trying to find a place to grind a knuckle. Oh God.
You're a brat, you know that?
And yet you're trying to ask me out. Tyson growled, putting a pillow from under me and whacked me with it.
If you know what I'm asking, why aren't you giving me an answer?
Well, maybe I'm waiting for you.
Homosexuals these days.
Okay. You're the one smothering Dave with a pillow, by the way.
Yeah, but like, you're not gonna die. Wait, what? You're not gonna die.
Oh yeah. You heard me.
That's, maybe moving a bit fast, don't you think?
Up to you, I guess. Not that I could stop you if you wanted to kiss me, really.
But that's gay, and I'm no.
Yeah, you're no that word, guys.
I'm not that word.
Flag, like
Guys, I'm
the
not a flag.
American.
Yeah, I'm not something you put up on for show, and then
Yeah,
I
just
pledge
edit.
allegiance to the flag of the
If I
United States of America.
if I ever decide to edit my videos these days, just like editor
Insert
Roki
red flag PNG.
and insert like a flag PNG or something of like the American flag, or actually no, Puerto Rican flag. I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh, you're Puerto Rican. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. I can only give.
Let me just.
Okay. Anyways, I can only give him a deadpan stare until he realized the irony.
What?
Kissing is gay, but dating a dude isn't. Oh, Tyson, what do you think?
Yeah, you got me there. That's, yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that. Although, I bet you'd want to kiss me. I'm a fucking catch. Maybe I should make you ask me out.
Not gonna happen. You have to be the one that asked.
Well, shit. Let me prepare myself and I'll try again later or something. I could go for some coffee real bad.
If you're heading down, make sure you say something for me.
Could always go down together.
I caught him adjusting himself out the corner of my eye. Cheeks started to heat up. Okay. What? And let you watch me change? That sounds pretty gay.
Fine, fine. I need to throw a shirt on anyway. I'll make sure the bear doesn't drink it all before you get there.
His name is Dean, Ty.
Fine, fine. I'll make sure Dean doesn't drink it all.
Good boy. See you downstairs.
God, I'm gonna DM you something real
Good boy, guys. Guys, tell Tyson he's a good boy in the comments section.
No, don't do that.
With one last whack of the pillow for good measure, Tyson got off me and wandered off without any further words. Just a look over his shoulder and a single nod before closing the door on his way out. Oh, God. Good morning! The sudden voice caused me to...
I
I don't
don't
know
know if
what
you responded with "Oh God" to what I said in just now in DMs or Oz appearing again.
I said. Oh God to Oz, but what did you get?
You're gonna say "Oh God," yeah,
Okay. Oh. Anyway.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll talk after.
We'll talk after. This
We'll
is a
talk
very
after, buddy.
important thing.
A sudden voice caused me to jump, expecting to have a moment alone before breakfast.
Nah, you
I
don't get a
almost,
moment alone.
guys, yo, I almost did it again, bro. If I click my other screen, if I click space, it mutes my mic. I almost did it again. If you saw my fourth part in password, you'll
Yeah,
know.
I know how much you suffered with that.
Yeah. Did I startle you? I rubbed my eyes, struggling once more to find a place to start while I spoke to the disembodied voice. Wasn't expecting you to say hello so soon. What happened to talking tonight? Ah, yes. I wanted to rely one last thing while I had the chance. I was going to bed, but you seemed preoccupied. I buried my face in my hands, hiding my apparent embarrassment from someone who apparently couldn't even see me to begin with. What did you want, Oz? I have informed Benson that we have spoken. We should find him an ally of sorts, but he still has things he needs to do for me. Also, he trailed off, leaving me with silence for a moment. Just as I was about to check if he was still there, he spoke once more. Remember, be cautious. There is every chance that one of your friends is the one behind it all, riding the coattails of this vacation towards something malicious. I thought you said I shouldn't doubt my friends, and I believe that to be the correct mentality. Merely be careful. Fine, careful. As for tonight, meet me in the library at 11 p.m. Wait, we're gonna be talking in person? I believe this is the best way to do it. You seem to dislike chatting over the radio. Benson also believed that if there's ever some level of mutual trust, I would need to talk to you in the flesh. Uh, people on Discord, people on Roblox be like,
In the flesh, baby girl.
yo, hey, meet me at the park. Oh, okay, we're not gonna get there.
We're not gonna get there. We're not gonna get there.
I'm aware. I said I do not wish to give myself away, but my want of seeing no one die outweighs staying hidden. Staying hidden, at least for just one person, being you. Additionally, there are certain things best left for in person. Remember, library, 11 p.m. There
Oh
was
wait,
nothing.
wait, wait, wait. Uh, this is gonna get into like somewhat spoiler territory for you and for everyone else. On
Uh,
day 8,
don't tell.
what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything important. I'm just gonna say, there's multiple paths in the game. Which one do you want to go on? I'll give you
Wait,
like a DM
what?
list. Yeah, there's a lot of things in the game. There's like, you're not gonna complete this all in one run. That's just the reality of things.
Oh, well, I'm not. Well, I'm not gonna. Well, the game said multiple replayability, and if I'm going to have to make over 100 episodes on Password, then I'ma fucking do it.
Okay, just pick your choice there, and I'll tell you what to do if you
Pick
want
my
to go through
choice.
with it.
Path A, Path B.
There are also
Now
multiple
you're.
others, but they branch off from those two main ones.
I'll see you when I get there, I guess.
Okay, be warned, one of them you're not gonna like.
All I'm gonna say is that I'm picking my poison.
Yep, you're picking your poison again.
But there was
I
nothing
just
that's.
I don't want it to be like artificial, like your run, but at the same time, I also kind of want to see how your reaction is to what can influence things and what can't.
Like I said, if there's ever the chance that I'm in an important situation, I'm just going to save, and then if I ever need to get back to that point, just load up that save.
What if the save is already at a point where it's too late to undo what you've done before? What then?
Then I am going to replay the fucking game from the beginning.
Yeah, because I'm gonna warn you now. There's some points in the game where after like you get to a certain point, you can't like roll back all the way, like at all.
Well, hey, you know what? I'm willing to take that risk. Anywho, we're getting off track, guys.
We're getting off track. Continue.
But there's nothing. Yeah, we're already at how long are we at in recording? We
Hours.
are almost 20 minutes. Okay.
Almost 20 minutes already.
Okay. But there
I'm
was.
gonna do that every now and then.
But there was nothing but silence to follow. It seemed that for the time being, Oz was done talking. With every conversation over for now, I got myself ready and headed downstairs for breakfast. Do we always do we wear does Dave wear like a white shirt all the time, or does he always wear his hoodie?
That's a good question. Based on
Eh.
the CGs, it's very mixed.
Hey, the first sip of coffee was always the best. I wasn't sure if it was the creaminess or the warmth that I enjoyed more. Definitely, I love coffee. It was the
Coffee,
most. It
coffee.
was it was almost the same as having a mug of hot chocolate, but there was something more about coffee that just felt better. Not even the perkiness that came with it. Something that I fondly remember, even if a little sad at times. I looked up from a moment to see Tyson look at me from across the table, a cup of coffee in his hand too. True to his word, Tyson had a cup of coffee, had a coffee pot nearby. My eyes darting towards the one closer to Dean and, and noting it was much less full than the one Tyson was protecting. He slid it over, putting it into my care and avoiding my gaze. Something didn't seem right. Part of me wondered if he was actually going to ask me out properly. The other part yelling at me that I should have just said yes.
Just so I say yes.
No, no. Like I said, okay, I'm gonna wait for. If I was in Dave's situation right now, I'm definitely waiting for. Okay, let's say I'm Dave, right? I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for Tyson to ask me out. I'm not gonna be the one to ask. I would be too scared.
That's that's very alike of you and him. I think you're
Hmm.
just Dave at this point. I don't even think if you were. I think you just are.
Maybe, I don't know. I took the chance to take stock of who was in the room, thinking back to what Oz had said. I was meant to trust everyone in this room, and I did. My eyes darted settled on Sal. For the most part, Sal just looked tired. Could he be the killer? All things considered, if it came down to a street fight, he had the size and weight covered, with likely the brawn to follow. That's not even getting into the fact that he was good at wrestling. But he did also know some medical things. I just assumed it was first aid, but what if it was more than that? Still, did he have the heart to do it? I knew bits and pieces about him, but probably not as well as some of the others. It was possible. Hey, Dean! Then I moved on to
Yeah.
Dean. The main thing I knew about Dean was that he was a pretty good guy. Loved his family, liked to help out where he could, and wore his heart on his sleeve. Wore his heart on his sleeves. But if Dean was the one behind everything, would that make sense? For starters, he'd had full access to any number of gardening tools and knew how to use an axe from what I assumed, any of which could make a decent weapon. Not to mention any sort of pesticides and other garden chemicals that he could poison someone with. That even if he needed a poison outside a harmful plant to do the job, right? I mean, mushrooms would work. Thing
Mush.
thing in his favor though, it was he was just really unthreatening. His argument with Sal the other day made me think that at least. Yeah, he got socked in the nose.
Oh,
By comparison, though, Tyson.
me.
Ty was special to me. I didn't know how. I just didn't know how. His behavior over the past couple of days was odd too. But maybe it was just being in close proximity with so many other people for a prolonged period of time. Yeah, we're here for like a
Look at
month.
my little smile.
Oh,
Look at my
isn't
little smile.
look at your smile. Oh my goodness.
I'm so cute.
Yeah. He's still in there looking at me before grabbing some food and shoveling it down in his mouth. I smirked, thinking back to his method of axing me out. Maybe he just really liked to eat. Not that I blamed him, knowing what I did about his home life. Now, was Ty capable of killing someone? Probably. But capable and willing were two different things. I honestly don't think Tyson would ever intentionally kill someone. But accidentally, I could see it happening. Getting him angry enough, throw him into a rampage, he probably wouldn't need a weapon at that point. Now, Roswell, my
Die.
first
I
impression.
hate you.
Oh, you actually hate Roswell?
Yes, I have a hate campaign, but I
Why?
have valid reason. I have valid
What's
reason
your
for later in
valid
the
reason
game.
for hating Russ well?
It's spoilers and it's later in the game. So
Okay, then I'll see later on in the game then. My first impression was that he'd be more of a victim rather than a killer. His stature was enough to make me think that at least. But it was possible. He was smart enough to probably pull something off, or somehow organize it to overcome the lack of his strength, maybe? After all, it didn't take much strength to shoot someone if you had a gun, so there was that.
bang bang bang.
What I did know was that Roswell was typically easily upset when it came to, well, anything about death. I don't think he'd be able to hold it together if he killed someone without giving himself away. Orlando and Haas. Haas and Orlando wander back from the kitchen talking among themselves about something as they carry toast and a new pot of coffee. God damn, how much coffee do you need? Isn't
A
there like
lot.
three? Isn't there like three pots already? One Dean has, the one I have, and then one they have. That's three.
Yep.
That's not a lot of coffee if you think about it. Just looking at Orlando, I could tell that if he was the killer, we had much bigger problems on our hands than we realized. As someone who could breathe fire, the possibilities of him committing acts of arson was there. He was in the same class as Roswell when it came to the prospect of dead things. That said, he probably knew how to use a knife and kitchen skills carried across. If probably he knew how to use a kitchen knife if kitchen skills carried across the murder. Haas seemed to always know what was going on, or at least had good read on people from what I could tell. But maybe that was the cause for alarm? Of all the people in the room, Haas was the one I had the worst read on. All of the memories I had of him were pleasant, I guess. He was always outwardly friendly and was big on keeping people together in a group, inclusive stuff. But maybe that was a cover? Maybe he just wanted everyone to be around so he always had an alibi? It was too hard. I didn't want anyone to believe anyone here was the murderer. I was waiting for you to do a Dean move the moment I said that, by the way.
I was going to, but I was like, don't do it, don't do
Don't,
it.
don't, stay in the box. No, stay in
Stay
the
in the
box.
box.
No.
Get out of my
My
skin.
skin. I didn't want to believe anyone here was a murderer, and I pushed thoughts further down into my gut. As far as Oz thought, was it possible that someone here was pretending to be him? My immediate thought went to Haas with his acting and all, then to Roswell because, well, smart. He knew how to do the spooky thing, and he was the one that organized the trip. After that, though, Orlando, he, it'd be like role playing, so that's a thing. Sal, maybe taking on the radio might be easier for him than in person, but that just left Dean and Tyson. Dean was the more likely of the two, given he was prone to being level headed when not being overly flirty. But would he go through the method of setting up a radio, though? I was mid growl before I became aware of the looks I was getting. I was halfway out of my seat before Roswell eased me back down gently. Okay, then. Are you alright, Dave? You're not usually one to growl. Should we be concerned? Well, he's out of coffee for starters. Someone should pour him in a cup before he gets cranky. Yeah, I need my awake juice, guys. Well, not me, Dave.
What are you talking about? I don't see any difference.
You don't see any difference between me and Dave. I don't see any difference neither. We're both hyenas. Well, ever speak. Anywho. Oh dear. Well, at least he has a whole pot to himself. I'll just. Belinda took the coffee pot Ty had set aside for me and filled my cup up again before retrieving the milk. We should do a thing! I gulped suddenly, standing suddenly and almost knocking over my coffee. Slapping it from the table, taking the milk from Orlando and topping it up, I drank deep, sitting it back down where Resolve sat. I could see an animation of Dave just doing that. He's just like, we're doing a thing! He stands up and then just chugs the coffee like if it was from a cartoon.
And then you can see just everyone's face, just like, what the fuck?
Like, what the? Like, how does someone go mid growl and then it's so fucking perky? It was the fact that. Oh, by the way, we're gonna go to day 8, I think.
Okay. That's an important choice day, so.
It was the fact. It was the fact that my friends were being targeted by someone and dying somehow, with no leads, with no clues to work from. What options we had were limited. As Dad used to say, safety came in numbers. So the more we were together, the less chance someone would have to pick us off, right? It makes sleeping harder, but it was worth a shot. By the way, if I recount on something, dude, just no spoilers.
Okay.
Yay! Yeah, let's do it. A thing.
Someone's perky this morning.
I'm not opposed to doing anything. You had something in mind? Are we not going to question the growling? I want to question the growling. Just, I wanted to do something together again, like the movie night as a group. That sounds good to me. Any ideas? But why growling about it?
Alright, pup. Sounds good to me too.
Why are you on board so suddenly?
Hey, I can be interested in things. Back off.
But the growling
Sal will not let that go.
is everything all right, Dave? I'm fine, really. I sat out looking to everyone at the table and running my hands through my fur. I had everyone's attention at least, although I don't think I liked it. We're here on this vacation, and despite being all together, we haven't done much as a group after being here a week. Oh yeah, that's day 7. Meals don't count, and even then people come and go. This was meant to be. The realization hit after the month was up. Chances were I wouldn't see a few of these people for a long while. I sighed out, suddenly deflated. I could feel my ears drooping, feeling as though the first week was effectively wasted. Well, wasted beyond saving one of their lives. But I shouldn't have had to do that in the first place. What if you spend the day carving the pumpkin? That seemed like a big enough activity, assuming it's as big as Dean says. Isn't it a little early for Halloween though? That works. If the only thing is not to doing more things together, then it's a problem we can solve.
I don't get how we're going to handle this though. Doesn't take more than one person to make one of those pumpkin things, right? I guess I could help carry it inside and then bail.
No! You gotta stay with the group.
Fine. Jeez, you're pushy today.
How about at least for easy... Ugh. How about at least for ease of setting up, we split into 2 groups? No point getting all of us at the greenhouse. More people will just get in the way there. Rest of us can make sure we have knives and such for when we get to cutting, right? That works, yeah. Then I'll propose that Sal, Tyson, and Dean go do the heavy lifting while Orlando, Roswell, and I get the knives and clear space. Does that work for everyone?
Sure, I can do lifting stuff.
And I'll mind trying to clear space. Alright, well, let's start after breakfast, alright? After I'd settled back down and had some breakfast, we cleaned up and broke into the teams that Haas decided upon. I didn't see anything wrong with the split, as in a group of 3s, that seemed safe. If one of my friends was behind it all, there was an extra person in the group to get in the way of the off chance they tried anything fishy. I figured I might help bring the pumpkin inside first. After all, wouldn't hurt to have an extra set of hands just in case. How big is this damn pumpkin that you need fucking 4 people for?
It's pretty big.
This better, Dave? Could have just said something sooner if it's us not doing stuff as a group bothering you so much. Even Tyson's being social again. Maybe he needs this too.
Maybe don't talk about me like I'm not here? Fuck you guys.
I continued following Dean and Sal before being grabbed by the arm. I looked over my shoulder as Ty eased me back a couple steps. Ty?
How's your nose, Pop?
Oh, I gently tapped my nose. A lot of the tenderness has gone away, but it's still giving me some discomfort if I press it a little too hard. Wonder how that feel. Oh my god, bro! How hard did Tyson? Like, did Tyson punch us harder than Dean got punched by Sal, or less? Because if so, then damn, we're a fucking wuss. Maybe, I don't know. Oh shit. Oh, my computer. Uh oh. Oh no, this is not good. My computer froze. Uh. 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 Computer.
Mute. On
Oh
accident.
shit. Okay, my computer froze on me.
Your things. Hey, we're back.
Hey, sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. My computer freaking froze on me.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay, I was like, I thought it was a thing on my end. Okay.
Yeah, no, I was going to no, I was gonna text you to tell you that it froze on me, but then it came back. Reality came back. Yeah, I told you my dinosaur fossil of a computer is just.
Don't worry, mine is a dinosaur fossil too.
Yeah. Anywho, let's continue, guys. I'm glad the recording is still going. Actually, I'm surprised.
Same here.
Alrighty. Uh-oh. I may not be so like. Okay, there we go. I just had to make sure it was all right. All right, recording good. Tyson, you okay?
Yep.
Alrighty. Getting better. Why? Tyson sighed, running his hands through his fur on his cheeks.
I still can't believe I did that to you.
Well, it hurt, and more than just physically. It scared me a lot yesterday. But I can deal with the blood.
No, not that. The other thing.
Yeah. I see Ty tense up as he spoke, mostly his arms and his shoulders, but the giveaway was his voice, lowering in volume. Oh. We stood there for a few moments in silence while I looked over my shoulder to see where the other two have ended up. I can't stress enough what you did was something I shouldn't rightly forgive you for, no matter how special you are to me, Ty. Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, dude.
Stockholm syndrome.
Well, no. Like, what Ty was about to do with, like, God.
I know.
Even if I thought about it a few times, how you went about it was all wrong.
You thought about it?
Well, maybe it's because, I don't know, just something I've thought about before.
No. Back up a sec. You've thought about me and you like that?
A couple of times, yeah, but I don't know. I'm worried you take it too far, especially from a first time, Oh, they're talking about sex.
Yeah, you didn't realize? Shit. If I'd known that, I would've... I don't know. Maybe I would've...
Look, Ty, I'm trying really hard here. I really am. I want everyone else to see you in the same light as I do.
And what light is that?
That you're a good person. I didn't know how to phrase it, but I made myself thinking back to yesterday. I wanted to forgive him. I really did. It was just so scary. I noticed him go to reach out for me, maybe my shoulder, but he pulled back at last second.
I'm sorry, Dave.
I know. That's why I'll stay by your side, Ty. I'm not abandoning you over this, but...
Can we maybe talk about this more later, in private? I'd say now, but group activity, yeah?
Well, look at you finally deciding to want to do a group activity. Or is it just because of the talk?
Probably just because of the talk.
Probably. You're not at... Well... Anyways. Yeah.
Dave,
Hmm?
I'll prove it to you. I'll make it up to you. Somehow.
Are you finally gonna ask me out properly or what?
Is that how they're gonna make it out? But
Probably.
please, don't give up on me. Oh, great. That line hit really hard for me. Ooh.
Oh, please don't give up on. Oh, Ty.
We can talk about it later in DMs.
Yeah, I like that. I looked him in the eye and shuffled forward, so I was within arm's reach, then closer again. Ty took it as a sign to hug me and bring his muzzle to my ear as I wrapped my arms around his chest. He didn't say anything, but I got the impression he wanted to. I won't, Ty. He gave me a nervous squeeze before letting go, breathing out at a rattled puff.
Okay, greenhouse. Come on, pup.
Right. When we were all in the greenhouse, I looked around. The air was pleasant, fresh, and had a slight dampness to it that felt comforting on my fur. Dave, over here! Going.
Take these and go cut the vine holding this thing down, pup.
Oh, alright. Tyson handed me some gardening snippers before finding a spot to pull the pumpkin towards him. How big is this fucking pumpkin?
Oh, it's huge. Dig in there and cut it free, yeah?
Oh, okay, I could do that.
Okay, really off topic. Well, kind of off topic. So, my father, like, I do the same thing Tyson does with the, like, ending thing is that yeah sometimes. And he says that's a British thing. So, Ty could possibly have been British.
Ty is you're British?
Well, a little bit. I have British
Oi,
DNA
you
in me.
British lad?
No, mate. Don't do that on me, mate. Don't do that. Don't do that.
My bad.
Mate, you can't make fun of my hidden accent, okay? It's terrible. I have British DNA, but I'll never have an actual accent, probably.
I have a fucking British accent, and I'm Puerto Rican. I don't even know I don't even know Spanish that well.
You've been colonized.
I've been colonized. Hold up. I just want to throw something out there. What's up, Dean? So, of the four of us, I think Sal and I should be carrying this thing aside.
What, do you think I'm not strong enough or something?
I don't take the as a challenge, but yeah. No offense, but this thing is gonna be a pain to carry. And I think Sal's the strongest of us, right? Probably. Don't want anyone injuring themselves. Wait, so should I still, for the added effect, I flexed the snippers in my hand, wondering if my job was to change now that Tyson was free. Please, don't think we're gonna get this thing free otherwise. I backed off, arms folded, grumbling, coming to stand next to me as Dean sized up the pumpkin, tipping it back slightly, taking the weight of it. Sal, help me support this so Dave can get in there. No sooner than Sal had gone into position, I scrambled underneath the pumpkin and started to look for something to cut. Found the vine, Dave? Yeah, okay. It looks pretty thick though. The silence that followed. The silence that followed. I knew the moment we said that Dean could say something. The silence that followed made it clear what I had said was being misconstructed. But with witness, it seemed that Dean didn't want to comment. Only could imagine the face he was pulling though. Sure enough, the vine tethering the pumpkin to the ground was thick and waxy, slipping free of the snippers twice before I managed to get enough of a hole to cut it cleanly. Okay, it's free. Alright, ready, Dean? Ready. On three. 1, 2, 3. The pair of them lifted a pumpkin and started shuffling away. They seemed to be managing fine, opting to take it slow. Once they were outside...
Need help, and I didn't get to do anything.
My bad. Whoops.
It's alright.
Oh, hey, you made the effort though, right?
I guess.
I sighed out, scratching his head.
I'm trying to make an effort. I really am, pup.
What, to make friends?
Basically. More just not being an ass to the rest of them, though. I
trotted off, leaving me to wonder where he was taking that thought. What, Ty?
We can go into this more later. It's probably a good conversation to have when we don't have the others wondering where we are.
Is it a serious conversation?
Yeah, and fair warning, you might get upset.
Ah, shit. That's...
Now don't go getting ideas. That's why I don't. That's why I want to do it somewhere private where we can just talk. Sure as hell I'm gonna need the time to get my words right anyway.
Well, can I be honest about something?
Yeah, always. At least I'd want you to be honest with me.
Why would I lie? Okay, well, you're scaring me a bit.
Scaring you?
Yeah, like saying things that is just... I feel like you're going to drop something really heavy on me, like you're dying or something. Ty sighed, scratching his head.
I told you I wasn't good with talking. But I promise it's not like that. I'm not dying.
Thank God. Okay. I stood there awkwardly in the soil, not sure where to look. Since coming here, the relationship I had with Ty was different, strange somehow, and I couldn't place why. Maybe it was being around the others? I didn't think I did anything wrong, at least.
You're being a dork. Do you?
I was moving forward before I realized it, and I only realized it because I slipped on something in the soil. I collided into Tyson's front head first before dropping to my knees.
What?
No, wait! I just slipped on something, honest. Pulling myself away, being eye level to Ty's crotch. I scrambled back to see what I slipped on. I dug around in the soil trying to figure out what I slipped on, pulling free a round metallic object with it. Oh! Is it metal? Oh, Ty, look! Held up the metal in front of him, offering it out. He took it in his hand, rolling over once before handing it back.
Seems like it, yeah. Good work, pup. Puts us in the lead.
Wait, we're counting the half metal?
Why wouldn't we?
I suppose. Oh shit!
Oh no!
What the fuck did I just click? Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what the hell you just did.
I clicked control, I think.
Okay, noted. Don't click
Wait, does control? Oh, controls. If you hold it, it skips.
No, that's... No.
Oh shit. Okay, well, I need to figure out where we were. Okay, now I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
Alright.
Here we go.
I suppose. I don't think it counts if we only have half, though.
Okay, fine. We're tied first then. Whatever.
Taking the metal back, I looked again at the engraving, round shape with two protrusions coming out on top. Oh, it's a Taurus.
Wow, you're good with the zodiacs. So
Yeah, I know
what is it?
I am a Taurus.
Oh, I'm a Leo.
Ah, nice.
Quickly looks up something very quickly.
You're gonna see. You're gonna. Yeah, I know what you're gonna search up. So, no, it's your guy. Let me get a sip of water real quick. Drink water, guys. It's good for you. Alrighty, let's continue. Taking the metal back, I looked at the engraving, a round shape with two protrusions coming out on top. Ah, shit. Alright. Let's go.
So, what one is it?
Oh, looks like it has horns, so... Wait, which one has horns? Aries? Taurus? This one's probably a Taurus, given they point up, though.
Doesn't bother me any. Not like we're keeping a checklist.
Yeah, you're probably right. Pocketed the metal and got up to just off my knees. And head back inside?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Pumpkin on its way inside, it was time to follow. The metal safely tucked away for now. The pumpkin had been pulled off to the side, with Haas, Orlando, and Roswell looking over in awe. Sal and Dean decided to take a seat, and Tyson was lingering near the doorway, looking uncertain. As I was about to say something... Tyson,
What?
come sit. Come on, Ty. They're not gonna bite. Not unless you ask me to.
You wish.
Imagine. Even then, Taiwan.
I've seen a certain image on a certain site involving those two.
Even then, Ty wandered over and pulled out a chair, sitting with Sal and Dean. The crocodile and bear were still in mid-conversation, but in brief time, I watched as they did acknowledge that Tyson was now a part of their group, at least for now. That's good, right?
That's really good.
Yeah. Ugh, pumpkin. Dean said it was big, though. I don't get why you're so... I don't think anything you could have told me would make me believe it was this big.
Me when...
Okay.
wait. Me when the...
I'm about to do a short video for today, guys, I swear. Eve, what do you think? I like that the pumpkin, fully aware of how big it was, but still reeling as its at its presence all the same. I hope I hope it doesn't go bad. No kidding. Still, we got it here now. May as well do something with it. Yes, I better go get those knives. I'll be right back.
Repeatedly, multiple times.
Oh my god. I've been stabbed before.
What the fuck kind of lore drop?
It was with a pencil. Accidentally. It was when I was in second grade, I think. I accidentally slammed a pencil down and it hit my knee. It didn't get like far in, it just made like a little cut or whatnot on my leg.
Ouch.
Yeah. YouTube, it was a pencil. It wasn't the sharp pointy object that is used in movies.
It was a pencil, I swear.
It was a pencil! I swear it wasn't anything else!
Taking you to court for this one, boy.
Oh god. Orlando hurried away into the kitchen, leaving just Haas, Russell, and I standing next to the giant gourd. So, pumpkin carving. Just like Halloween. Say, Haas, have you ever carved a pumpkin for Halloween? Well, it's been a couple of years, but yeah, used to do it with my little brother and sister. Did you used to go all dressed up for trick-or-treating? They were a little too young when I was still doing it. Last couple times, just wander around with them to save the parents the troubles. Besides, I love those little guys. What do they dress up as? A witch and a boy witch. A boy witch, so a wizard? You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Nope, a boy witch. Apparently there's a rule about wizards not being allowed to have a pet rat and fly on brooms. If you watch the Owl House, then to me this is valid. If you watch the Owl House, I love the Owl House, bro. It was such a good show. I loved it.
I think you're a little bit zesty for that. I think just a little bit.
King is definitely one of my favorite characters. Oh my god, he's so fucking adorable.
I can't comment. I haven't watched the full series because I had it all spoiled for me.
Oh my god, you had it. Who spoiled it for you?
TikTok did.
I am going to sue. I'm not suing. There's no way I'd win.
You'd lose so fast. Like there's
Definitely.
not even a contest.
Hey, bro, we are gonna binge watch the entire fucking Owl House.
Oh god.
Not now. Not now.
Wait.
And I'm not giving you a specific date. No, yeah, but that's. You just learn to let these things go, Roswell. It's easier when they're your siblings. That's for sure. Yep, that I can confirm.
See why I don't like him. See why I don't like him. He's a little bitch. He's like the literal definition of actually like.
Okay. I wouldn't say that to Roswell. I'm about Roswell. I mean, I could agree, but I don't know. But Roswell, let it go. I don't think you're going to win against children on this front. But yeah, aren't we all adults now?
Yeah, we're all adults, but we're talking about children here,
Yeah.
because I look younger, as young as possible. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're probably Roswell's height.
I hate that you're right about that. I hate that you're right about that. I
I
think
am probably
I should
either
really consider
I'm probably
death.
I'm probably valid to be Dave's height. Depending on what his height is. I see him being close to almost 6 feet. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Is it always the same costumes? Nah, it was just the last one before I moved out this way. The year before that was, let me think. Ah yes, the infamous robot and girl robot. Russell was fuming and holding back from commenting despite it was plain he was taking issue with these costumes. What about you, Haas? What did you dress up as? Oh gee, that's going way far back. Typically I just went as Robin Hood. Didn't get too heavy into costumes until I was too old to go trick-or-treating. Me personally, you're never too old to go trick-or-treating.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get candy, but you could always just like
You
steal kids'
always
candy.
you can always just dress up. Hey, and if anything, take your younger siblings out trick-or-treating and still dress up.
What if you don't have any? What if you don't have any? What then, huh?
If you're an only child, then that's something else.
You suck. You suck at life. Kidnap a
I
child
wouldn't
and
say
get a sibling.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'd much rather have sibling. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that.
Okay.
I didn't want to seem it like offending you if I said I'd much rather have siblings than be alone than be an only child. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Continue. Continue.
I didn't get too heavy. Oh yeah. Last time I went trick or treating, I think I went as a doctor. How big that coat was, I may as well just been a ghost. Did you ever go trick or treating, Dave? Oh yeah, I used to. Who's ready to carve a pumpkin? Orlando held up
Literally
carefully.
worst timing.
Orlando held up carefully a bunch of knives that he retrieved from the kitchen. I sharpened them too, so we should have no issue here. Alrighty, let's get to work. We each took the knives and started staring at the pumpkin before us. So, how do we start this out? Don't you cut the top off first?
Yeah, mostly.
Looking-
I think that's what like you're supposed to do, but let's be real here. People are too
Yeah.
stupid to comprehend things.
Looking at one another, lost. I looked over at the other three. Seemed like they were still sitting happily back watching as if they were older brothers watching their younger siblings play. It was an odd feeling, but I liked how everyone was getting along. Most importantly, everyone was accounted for. That's good. I sat out pulling up a chair so I could get high enough at the top. Okay, first step would be to cut off the top, right? Seems like a good plan. Wait, so with a pumpkin this large, are we just making a jack-o'-lantern, or are we actually cutting it up? Oh, right. Let me lay out the sheets we got. At least that way it will make cleanup easier. Probably a good idea. Dave, why are you up there? I figured we cut the top off, scoop out the insides, and, do the thing. Do the thing, huh? Sounds like we're gonna need some buckets or something to hold up all the goop. I'll go get something. I'll be back. I'm feeling certain I saw something from the greenhouse, Hoss. Sweet. Then give me a hand, Dean. I looked over to where Dean was getting up from the table, clapping Tyson on the shoulder as he passed. Not that he seemed too pleased about getting touched like that. All he gave Dean was a frown, but went back to watching us with a calm smirk. Sal got up and wandered over, mentioning something to Orlando, causing the dragon to blush. Oh, no, I don't need that. Thank you, though, Sal. Careful, Dave. Careful you don't go fall off the chair. I won't. Almost immediately following my declaration, I wobbled, causing Sal to hold me securely on the chair by my hips. Not anymore, you won't. Careful, Dave. I will. Once I was certain, I was steady again. I plunged the knife at an angle pointed away from me. After all, I didn't want to go stabbing myself. How careful I thought I was being. My triumph was short-lived upon seeing Orlando and Sal's face. Dave, I said be careful! You could hurt yourself if you use a knife like that. I was being careful. What if it skipped off the surface? Or if you slipped again? Okay, fine. Hugged my head, Sal helping me down off the chair. I looked up at the knife sticking out the top of the pumpkin as Orlando took my spot, shaking his head as I began to carve the top of the gourd.
That's the page. Get a little excited, pup?
Stop patting me on the head as I folded my arms, sculling. How else was I supposed to shove the knife in there? The outside is tough.
Maybe get me to do it? Don't want you getting stabbed.
Obviously, I'm with Tyson on this one. Don't want you getting stabbed either, Dave. Tyson, though, sure, he can stab himself. Okay,
Nope,
okay, I
see,
see.
I don't like
Now I see. Roswell, shut the fuck up. Come on, Roswell, bro.
Well, fuck you too, oinker.
Dave is my friend, not you. If someone's going to get stabbed, I'd rather it be anyone else other than him.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I looked between the two, wondering if there was going to be a repeat from the other day. Guys. Thankfully, Dean and Haas returned from the greenhouse with a few buckets, setting them nearby. Dean then shuffled between Tyson and Roswell, creating a barrier between the two. Whether he did it intentionally, I have no clue. Buckets gotten. And we're not throwing anything out. Apparently we can use the inside for compost. Waste not, want not. And there's going to be a lot of base. There's going to be a lot based on the size of this thing. Learn to climb down, placing the top of the pumpkin on the sheets laid surrounding it. Okay, well, we're ready to start scooping this stuff out. I think I'm gonna go get a spoon or something to make this easier. I don't think a small ass spoon is going to.
Small ass spoon.
You're gonna need one of those.
Help.
You're gonna need one of those kitchen spoons or whatnot. And it's gonna have to be metal too. Or
Why do we need a spoon? I don't know, Dave.
let me spoon you and see what happens. I mean, anyways, were you planning on using your hands? That stuff's gonna get in your fur if you do that. I was considering it. He was gone for a few moments before returning with okay, thank you. A large metal spoon handing over to me. Here, Dave, you got for a shift. Shift? That's a lot of pumpkin. I don't think you're gonna get all of that out yourself anytime soon. I don't know. I could make a fair effort at it. Watch. I climbed the top of the chair and posed the spoon, ready to start scooping. Haas, bucket me. I'm not sure if I should be so gun-go about establishing this, but sure, if you tag yourself out, just make sure you tag someone else in. Well, how about I get started on lunch? Bit early, isn't it? Maybe, but I could go get some ideas on what to make at least. Oh, Dean's taking a turn at cooking? Maybe we should all take turns. I might need help with that.
What sort of help? You can't be that bad, can you?
Put me down for breakfast, maybe. Unless we're fine with just fried chicken.
I'm down with chicken.
You could tell that, okay.
I love chicken.
Okay. Ty's definitely, hey, anyhow.
No, what, he likes C.
Who doesn't like chicken? Who doesn't like chicken?
He likes the.
wait, I didn't even hear what you said. Tyson likes what? I'm not even gonna question. I start things off by scooping and then scooping some more. By the time I'd filled the first bucket, I swapped out with Orlando to give my arms a rest. We continued like this, taking turns until it's time for lunch, with Dean making everyone sandwiches. Around this time, I realized everything on my end tasted and smelled like pumpkin with how much of it was on me. Looking at the others, most of them have a few bits of goop here and there, but nowhere near the amount I'd been covered with. Even with my hoodie being orange, I could tell where the pumpkin had started to seep into the fabric. Ah. But his hoodie is orange.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
My hoodie that I wear, that's sort of like Dave's hoodie, is sort of. It's a sort of cream color.
Interesting.
Very.
Mine's
I got it
flannel, as you've seen.
Yeah, I know. I've seen. It looks really nice.
Thank you.
After lunch, Dean went out to the greenhouse to see if there was a chainsaw you could use to speed things along, while Orlando settled for an electronic carving knife to start breaking it down into more manageable pieces. So, Orlando, what is it? He turned the electric carving knife off, setting it aside to look at me proper. How often are we going to be eating pumpkin moving forward? Every meal? Not every meal. It'd be good to just try. I'll do what I can to make some more sweet things. Otherwise, roasted pumpkin isn't hard to do. Oh,
Roasted
can we make...
pumpkins are so good.
Ooh, can we have pumpkin bread? I have never tried pumpkin bread before.
Pumpkin bread? Really?
I guess I could make pumpkin bread. It's been forever since I had that last. But is it still really bread? Not at that point. It's more like a cake. But I suppose it depends on the recipe too.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Make
you're
a work
fine.
for me and Dave, yeah.
Or you can make it yourself.
Can't blame me for trying.
Wait, why just for us, Ty? Can't we share?
Why share when there's that much pumpkin? Last time we had pumpkin bread, you ate almost all the loaf anyway.
Yeah, we must love pumpkin. Oh, right. I laughed nervous, scratching my head, but finding the amount of pumpkin on my hand resulting in me just smearing it onto my fur. Wait, Dave! I looked to where Orlando was pointing, noticing the metal was oh, I thought he was talking about the pumpkin. I must have shifted away all the movement. Is that the metal I found? I looked down, shoving the metal back into the pouch of my hoodie. Oh, no, this is the one I found in the greenhouse. Really? Well, damn. Guess that means me being the lead was short-lived, huh? You mean us, right?
If you're gonna slack off, then yeah, was gonna happen.
Don't worry, we'll catch up. Tyson shrugged, poking me gently in the chest.
You need a bath.
I do not. I looked down to where Ty had held contact with me, seeing how much pumpkin ended up on me. Grimacing, I shot Tyson a quick look before chuckling. Okay, maybe I do.
You're gonna need help getting that spot on your back. You always miss it. If you want.
Wherever Tyson started, he trailed off, leaving it there. I tilted my head. I'm curious.
When you're done, get someone to check you up and got it all out.
Oh, right. Good idea. Also, Tyson wandered into the kitchen, frowning. Was there something he wanted to say? I almost was going to ask him to get that. I almost was going to ask him to get that spot for me. It wasn't the first time. Wait, what?
You'll see later in the future.
Later?
Like possibly today. I don't know.
Possibly. I don't know. I looked down at my hoodie, groaning. I'm going to need to wash this too, huh? Honestly, I'm surprised you got that messy. You really weren't being mindful on what you were doing. No, but he was enthusiastic at least. I'm right here, guys. Jeez. Leaving everyone back to the dining room, I headed upstairs. It didn't take long to get clean. Sure, the water's running orange for a good while as the pumpkin came out of my fur, but I got clean. Clean enough anyway. Once I adequately dressed in fresh clothes, I wandered back downstairs lazily. Maybe I just grown tired after an eventful day so far. I'm back. Oh God, what's going on? I almost ran right into Orlando and Sal as the air tensed up in the room. What happened? I looked at the others in the room, a few of them equally confused at the others in the state of perpetual wincing. Orlando just he saddled up beside me, keeping his voice low while I watched Orlando and Sal awkwardly stare at another. He didn't continue his thought though. Orlando stammering, picking up the slack. Oh, okay. No, wait. Doesn't Orlando have a crush on Sal?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I figured. So, what did you mean by that? Cogs were turning in Sal's head, his mouth going to form words, but stopping short every time for the next minute. So, do you like me back in that way? The moment Orlando clarified, I gulped. After a quick stalk of the room, everyone had their eyes glued to Sal, awaiting his reply. Oh my, I hate that, bro. Yeah. I hate when everybody's just, bro. Oh my god. Okay. There's this one time I was in class. No, I'll tell
Mm-hmm.
you after. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you
Yeah,
afterwards.
tell me after,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, because this is it's not. It's also something I'm not proud of.
Oh, great.
Yay! I like you like a brother too. Yes. There was a silence. Everyone seemed to understand what Orlando was expecting Sal to say. Who looked at the dragon curiously. Orlando's voice broke audibly desperate. No, I mean more than that. Like if you wanted to maybe Orlando. I'm sorry, but oh, he's crying.
Oh my god.
Orlando began to shake, expression shifting between sad and frown and an awkward smile as he tried to play it off, but it wasn't working. He was hurt, upset, and wasn't expecting that Sal's reply ended at that point. Aww.
Oh my
Orlando
god.
ran out of the room, skirting around me as I stood in the doorway at daze. Even upset, he was too polite to just shove me out of the way. Damn it.
Well, he looked like a train wreck.
I glared at Tyson for being insensitive, with him shooting me a confused look as soon as he noticed.
He was.
Could you have maybe been a little bit of tact?
What? Last time Hyena Boy over here cried like that, all he needed was someone to hear him out.
Fair. I shifted to me now as if awaiting for me to confirm. I nodded, recounting what had set off in my mind. My ears drooped and shoulders fell, thinking back to just over a year ago. Sure, but matters of the heart. Be more sensitive, Tyson. Orlando is not a brute like you.
All I'm saying is that if he's that torn up about it, someone should go talk to him.
There's a few more moments of silence before Sal stood with a start rushing to the foyer in the direction Orlando went. Oh, that's sad. Bro, I feel so bad for
It was sad.
Orlando.
It was
No,
sad.
he's crying. Guess Sal's gonna be the one to do it. Not sure if that's the most appropriate. Honestly, it probably is. Issue issue is the relationship they have, right? I think it's best they talk things out for context rather than just one of us doing it for sure. To Roswell, who was disappearing into the kitchen, having stayed silent during the exchange. Roswell? He was sitting near the coffee machine brewing a pot of coffee. Possibly the sure? Yes. His tone surprised me, clearly upset about something with how sharp his reply came. Is everything alright? Russell turned to me, stare focused and angry. But it all felt. Why is he upset at me? Oh no, it's Tyson. Just
Fuck you.
Tyson.
Fuck you.
As
That's all I gotta say. I
usual.
hate this guy.
How could he be so blunt about that? Linda was hurting something bad. He put his heart out there and just. You saw him, right? I did, yeah. How could you be that dense as to how other people feel, Dave? Only goes to prove my theory that Tyson has and never will love someone in the same way we're capable. Okay, that's first off,
See, I
that
hate this guy.
I see what you
Do I hate him?
mean, but
I have a hate campaign. Would you like to join?
no, I can't hate Russell. I could never put myself to hate someone. That's something about me.
Oh,
I could never put myself to hate someone. I always
okay.
believe that.
Give me a second. I gotta
Yeah,
get some food. I'm starving.
yeah.
But continue. I'll hear you out first.
Yeah, no. Well, you go do your thing first.
Okay.
I need a coffee. I need a not coffee break, but water break too. So have you guys hit that? Have you guys hit that subscribe button yet? We're close to 100. We're close to 100 subs, y'all. Close to 100 subs. Can you guys believe that? Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and also like the video too. It helps me out. Helps me out a shit ton actually. I would really appreciate that if you guys could at least hit the like button. While you're at it, answer the daily question of the day. I post daily questions inside the description of my videos so that if you guys want a little something to put in the comment section and don't know what you want to put, you guys can just put those in the comment section. Today's daily question will be inside said comment section. It could be game related or it could be not, you know? And also, make sure you guys make sure you guys, when you guys subscribe, click that bell for notifications so that you guys get notified every time I post a new video. I feel like I should post more gaming videos because so far I've just been binging on Password, but I love this game. This is a good game. I love it. Such a good game. I'm also recording this at like it just reached like 4 in the morning. So it's 4 in the morning, guys. Yay. I love messing up my sleep schedule. Not that it matters to me anyway. Tomorrow's Saturday. I don't give a shit. Hmm. May as well continue till it gets to a part of. May as well continue till it gets to a part of Tyson, right? While I wait for Ty to get back. Well, it goes to prove my theory that Tyson has and will and never will love someone in the same way we're capable of. That that's not fair, Roswell. You don't know him. Oh, and I suppose you do, Dave. You keep making excuses for him. Keep defending him. What has he done to deserve that? If he's done something, then please tell me. For as all I can tell, he's just leeching off your good nature. Okay, first off, okay, hold on, Roswell. I didn't have a reply to that. At least not that was a natural focused sentence, rather than annoyed syllables thrown at Roswell for coming out with that. Thankfully, the coffee pot was ready at the stage, and Roswell picked it up, walking around me and back to the dining room. Seemingly, as he had said, he knew on the matter. I followed right on behind. Sound landed upstairs, presumably talking things over that left Haas, myself, Dean, Roswell, and Tyson awkwardly sitting around in the aftermath. You know, that could have gone worse, all things considered. We've been sitting in relative silence with our drinks, not wanting to break the silence with our thoughts. Sal's a good guy, so I like to think he handled that best as he could have, right? Okay, now we're gonna wait, guys. I'm gonna take a Jolly Rancher real quick. Might end the video soon. Might not even get to fucking day 8. But that's fine, guys. We'll get to day 8 probably tomorrow. Or I might do a gaming video tomorrow. Or I might do another Spectrum of Hybrids video because I've been focusing on Password way too much. But guys, do you think I care? I do not. Now we just wait. I don't bother to edit my videos, guys. Too much work. I'll do in the I will in the future, but as of right now, nope. Hmm. Sitting in relative silence, guys. I'll have a timestamp on where to skip to. If you guys don't want to be sitting here in relative silence.
instant noodles to the rescue.
You got instant noodles?
Yeah, what else was I gonna eat? A whole ass dinner?
Maybe.
I wish.
I mean, if you had those TV dinners.
Wait. What if I just, what if I just, what if I said something funny in DMs?
Yeah, sure. I decided to go on until it hit a part where Tyson decided to speak. I was considering on
Okay,
just speaking as Tyson for a bit until you got back, but I'm like, nah.
it's all right. You
I
could have
wouldn't
if
want
you
to.
wanted to.
I wouldn't want to take your spotlight, you know.
Okay, meaning.
Well, I guess as far as it went for me, I just consider myself lucky. Grant, Granted, I asked Dave out on a date was opposed to professing any sort of deep emotion. I like that Roswell, who had his eyes focused on Tyson, wearily over the brim of his mug. Tyson, however, had his eyes strained on his own, almost watching the ripples of the surface of the coffee.
You just asked and he didn't floor you? Damn, you are lucky.
He sounded sad? Maybe not sad, but something like that at least. It was a profound tone that I didn't know where to place, and I froze my hand halfway touching his arm before pulling back. Well, okay, here's a question. What would you have done differently if you were Orlando? I scratched my head wanting to figure out how best to ask, deciding to just go for it. I wouldn't mind knowing what works best from what I get around to it. The three of them seemed to think on him. While they did, I looked over to Haas, who seemed to be taking this opportunity to take a nap on the other end of the table.
You fucking
Ask
ask me.
Roswell.
Ask me, of course. I
Ask
mean, you're
you
doing.
first. No, I want to see what Roswell has to say.
Okay, let's see what the
Assuming that
asshole
he
himself has to
thinks,
say.
assuming that he thinks that Tyson can't love someone. Assuming that he thinks that you can't love someone.
Why are you so defensive over that, though?
Because it's offensive. It's offensive. Especially to like look at Tyson. Oops.
Green screen. Look at me. I'm so sad. I'm so depressed and emo.
Stop.
You actually
should
need
I
to see those
should I
typing
ask
spray
you
edits.
first?
Yes, ask me first.
Yeah, sure. Might as well. Hi. Hmm.
Mm.
Oh fuck. I done it again. Fuck. What would you have done differently? I'm curious about this too. What we're assuming? Okay, this is what I meant.
See, this is why I hate him. This is why I literally have a hate campaign.
Hey, lay off Ty.
I don't have an answer for this.
Tyson pulled his gaze away from mine and went back to drinking his coffee. Eyes focused away from everyone else in the discussion. Yo, I feel like Roswell. Okay, Ty. He's honestly trying. He's honestly
He's
trying. And
he is.
Roswell is just being a. Roswell's just like assuming like yes he was a bully and did terrible stuff. Like it would make sense for Roswell to get payback, but at this extent, really?
No, like he's taking every freaking chance he can to just like this. You know what? Like after my like doing my second playthrough, every time Ross like just said something mean or offensive involving Tyson, my mind just immediately did this.
Okay.
Cause it's just so out of the blue sometimes. Like Tyson will just be saying something normally, and Roswell will like take a shot at him, and like find a way to like use his words and be like, "Well, obviously you're incapable of loving." Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, you yourself are literally the definition of the nerd emoji. I would not be talking.
Speaking of what, what type of shots are we talking?
Hey, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. My reaction to
I'm
that. My reaction to that information. You want to know my reaction to that?
scared. These aren't edited. These aren't edited in, guys. I swear. And you guys know I don't edit my videos for shit.
Yeah, and that's why I'm doing it for you, because you can't do it yourself, baby girl.
Yup.
I mean, like, oh, you can ask Roswell.
Roswell, what about you? Me? Oh, jeez. That's a loaded question. Oh, honestly, I'm much more of a fan of wanting people to take the first step and tell me, I admire from afar and hope something happens. That's leaving a lot up to chance. How would they even know? Oh, right. I guess. Do little things Show them with affection in little ways and hope for the best. Knew someone like that once. Wish they'd be more upfront about it sooner, because it was a bit late when they finally told me directly.
It didn't go well.
It did not. Ask Dean. Come on, buddy. How about you, Dean? What do you think? If I had to do the confession, that's difficult. Only really being close to that a couple times, and it's always hard. Well, sure, but what would you have done differently? The main thing would be privacy. Doesn't always work, but there's an air of romance about doing it in private, in intimate settings. That's for confessing your love for someone, at least. Yes, definitely. I honestly agree.
Yes, agreed, 100%.
That's a bit, I don't know, further on from where Orlando was, though. Oh, right. Well, I guess the same rule applies. Approach privately, let them know as honest as you can, then let them make the first move.
What if they don't make the first move?
But if they don't want to make the first move?
Well, same thing. Don't want and don't. They go. They're the same thing in this context.
Yeah. Or just can't. Oh, yeah, you're right. Then I guess you're not compatible? I don't want to force anyone into anything. I'd much rather show them where I stand to let them decide. If they decide to go the next step, then that's when I'll try leading. At least, I think so. After I'd gone through each of them, I sat back still confused as to what the correct thing was to do. Expressing your feelings for someone was hard enough. Now hearing that there were multiple ways to do it made it an even scarier prospect. I want to know something. Something clarified for the table. What's that? Tyson's lack of a response.
Wait,
Oh,
wait. Oh, I'm so sorry. That actually slipped out. I had no filter there. That actually slipped out. That's
You're
how much I
fine.
hate this man.
You're fine.
That's how much I actually hate this man. I literally just said that unconsciously. It just
You're fine.
happened.
You're fine. You're
YouTube,
fine,
don't take this down.
Ty.
Don't take this down, YouTube. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? I want to clarify if you do the same thing Orlando did, or if it's just something else. I'm working on a theory.
Fuck off. That's none of your business. Also, yes, I'm eating.
Yeah, you're fine. Oh, right, silly me. It was Dave who asked you, and you blew him off anyway. Which honestly just makes the theory all the stronger. You're just incapable, and that's alright.
Incapable? I'm plenty able to do shit like that if I wanted.
Oh, yes. I'm sure it's possible for you to have nice feelings towards someone else given your behavior over this. I started between the three of them wondering if I was going to have a repeat of the argument from the other day. Just this time, not about dogs. Tyson, if he's wrong, just say something instead of growling for a change. I started at Tyson as he looked back, almost pleading silently for the assist despite his frown. It was a position I didn't normally find myself in. On one hand, I got his back. On the other, I could let him fight his own battles. Assist, of course.
Wait, stay put. I want to see what happens because I don't.
No, I'm not staying put.
You can roll back. You can roll back.
I don't want to. Oh, you know what? I'll save.
You can save and then tell me what happens like later after recording.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna assist me because I'm so cool and awesome like that you have to assist me because I'm just the main character.
You're not the main character, buddy. You're not the main character. If anything, you're the side character. Everyone else is just NPCs.
Okay, that's it. No, Roswell is beyond an NPC. He's like, not what is worse than an NPC? He's brain dead. He has no brain cells. He's literally just brain dead.
I wouldn't say brain dead. He's just being a dick right now.
When is he not though?
Also, is his eyebrows 3D?
Let me see that shit. It looks like it. That's actually
they look like blocks from Minecraft, bro. They look like bricks.
Bro is out of Minecraft.
Look at that chill face he has on too. That one
So
look
chill.
was all I needed from Ty. I knew that look meant, or at least I thought it did. Either way, I stood up, almost knocking my coffee over in the process. Roswell. Yes. No one ever changed my mind on this, ever. Tyson's a good person deep down. Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean I haven't. Maybe he just hasn't found the right person or the right time, or just. I tried off looking at Ty, unsure if it was within this moment. I started to feel something I shouldn't. Ah, I pulled
Mhm.
his gaze away from mine and felt my heart begin to race the moment I gulped. Reasoning, realizing I wasn't sure if how I wanted to follow up my initial thought. Dave? Yeah, gonna continue that thought? I still one last look at Tyson before sitting back down, feeling uncertain enough that even the laugh didn't come out. Oh, that's how you know that. Yeah. No, I think I'm done. I'm not convinced. I want proof.
Why don't you? Yeah, I don't owe you shit, you fucking fat ass pig. I'm sorry.
He's not fat.
Yes, he is actually. He's canonically chubbier.
Hey, if he's fat, then I'm fat.
Well, you see, you're an exception. He's just an asshole, so I gotta be fatphobic. I gotta be
I
fatphobic
mean,
as a
what
as a
makes
chubby
me
person,
a
as a chubby
200
person myself.
what makes me a 200 pound dude except an exception?
Because you're you really want to hear what I have to say on video? Okay, here we go.
On
Here we
video.
go.
Wait. If it's what I
You
think,
are
if it's if it's what I think it is, if it's what I think it is, then wait.
well. Let me put it this way: Roswell is a complete jackass and taking every opportunity he can to be a dick to me, essentially.
I'm the
Considering how much I
I'm
relate to
the.
this character.
Am I the opposite?
Yes, you are the exact opposite.
The exact
And
opposite.
yep, and that's why,
This video might be longer than all my other password videos.
just because like we're
We're
actually having interactions outside of the game.
finally.
Aw. If you wanted to talk to me so badly, you could just DM me at any time. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, let's.
How do I even prove something like that?
Oh, you can't. At least if you're asking. Roswell, that's
Literally?
enough. Lay off the guy. You're not being very fair. Finally! Thank you, Deed!
No, because literally, I get so enraged when I see Roswell's dialogue to Tyson. I actually want to, like, kill this character.
Roswell stood suddenly turning to on Dean. Fair? He wasn't fair to any of us growing up. Why should I show him the same courtesy now? He deserves to be alone for all I care.
You deserve
Oh
to.
my god. It seemed as though Tyson had enough, though. Almost violently getting up from his chair and storming out of the dining room. That I expected to go differently somehow. I don't know why I'm the only one that seems to have remembered how horrible he was to us. People can change, Roswell. I'll believe it when I actually see evidence of that.
I'll believe it when you kill yourself.
I wanted softly to myself, looking towards the door of the foyer to see where Tyson went, but he was already gone. Instead, I saw Sal and Orlando descending the stairs. Welcome back. I kept my voice low as they entered, watching as they sat down. Tyson looked upset. I think he went down to the basement. What happened? I looked to Roswell, who had his arms crossed over his chest, was seemingly not going to be the one to explain what happened only moments before. Part of me wanted to... Yeah. Part of me wanted to find out what happened upstairs with Orlando and Sal, but another part of me wanted to check in with Tyson after what just happened. Orlando seemed better, but being my best friend, I felt the urge to stay. But I didn't really
Oh,
like the
okay,
idea of...
okay. You're gonna have to make a very important choice today, because I just did like, I'm sorry, I should have told you I was gonna do this, but I did a little bit of like research based on memory, because I was like, I'm pretty sure the important choice like is on day 8, but I kind of forgot day 7 actually existed, which is kind of why I'm so upset with Roswell's dialogue right now, because I kind of forgot it even happened. You're gonna have to make an important choice today with the password. So follow Tyson.
Oh, hell yeah. Follow Tyson.
Yeah, because it's a very important choice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you the list of passwords, and
Oh my god, don't give me an entire fucking list!
no, just it's there's 3 passwords like you can choose from for today,
There's 3 different passwords?
but you can only use one.
I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer out there. Creators of password, Grizz,
I
first
think you
off,
have no choice but to enter a password. I don't
yeah.
know.
Creators of password, Grizz. I did not know that people were not allowed. I don't know if we're allowed to ask other people for passwords. I don't know that. Please do not like sue me or my friend or Tyson just for telling me passwords. I was interested. It was my fault. It was my fault. I was interested. I wanted to know passwords. And at the end of the day, I saw what happened after said passwords were done.
I
So
mean,
yeah, please lay off. And
to be fair, also, there's literally like an entire list on like Reddit. So like, if you
there's
want to
an
look for
entire
that,
list on Reddit.
pretty much, yeah.
Uh, I might have to check. No,
Don't check it out like once you finish a run. I'll just
I'll
kind of
finish. Once I finish a run, I will.
yeah, like just a run, then you'll kind of already know what happens for the most part. So
Yeah, yeah. I think I'll go check on him. Be back in a bit, guys. I bailed before anyone could convince me otherwise. The lights on in the gym, so I knew he was there. He was sitting facing away from the door on one of the weight benches, shoulders slumped, and from what I could tell, he was pulling on his fur off from his arm. Ouch! As I approached him, he either didn't seem to hear me or didn't want to acknowledge I was there. Hug
hug,
him, call.
hug me,
Why
because I
wouldn't
wanna hug.
I?
I
I got
wanna
closer
hug.
until I was right behind him, carefully putting my arms over his shoulders and hugging his head into my chest. Till I was side leaning back into my hug. We stayed like that for a few moments before he made to pull away, and I let him go.
I'm
I took
so
a
baby
spot.
girl. Like, look at me.
I took a spot next to him on the weights bench, sitting close enough that we had a point of contact. I felt with my hands, not sure what I should be doing with them as I pieced together what I wanted to say. Are you okay?
Sorry about what happened on trip. Okay, give it a second.
You're enjoying those. You're enjoying those instant noodles.
They're so good. They're spicy. Of course, I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm not a fan of spice. I'm not a
Well,
fan of spicy stuff.
you might want to get used to it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
try to get used to it.
I'm sorry about what happened upstairs. Don't apologize. I'm gonna comment on myself. I don't apologize. Like
Don't
Roswell's just a
apologize.
massive bitch who deserves to die in a fucking hole.
Okay. Anyways, no,
Okay.
it's well. I don't really know how all that happened, to be honest.
Where does Roswell get off thinking he can act like that, huh? Literally though, like it makes him no better than like past Tyson. Honestly,
Exactly. Oh,
fucking unfair if you ask me.
I nodded slowly, not really sure of how much of the conversation I should be taking part in. But I had no follow up. I figured it'd be a good idea to try to shift the conversation out to something else. Did you want to talk about something else instead?
You want to talk about yesterday?
Why did you sound so confident in saying that? He's sad as fuck.
No. He's confident because he's always confident. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Time to get in character. Give me like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I got you. Let me shove a Jolly Rancher in my mouth.
You want to talk about yesterday?
That
I'm actually such a good actor, like dead ass.
dead ass. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Just maybe focus on something else other than what just happened might help.
It's fine. May as well have that talk now. I'm such a good actor. Like, oh my god, give me an Oscar already.
As I breathed out, there was no shifting, so he was straddling the bench, facing me directly. I did the same, so we were facing one another and shifted as close as I could without it becoming awkward. So, yesterday,
Right.
more silence followed while I waited, watching Ty's expression shift as he thought things through.
It's complicated. I guess I should start by saying I'm fucking scared as hell, pup.
Oh, what?
Few things, but going home, I guess.
I looked mad at him, not following. Presumably, my lack of a follow-up question prompt Ty's explain furthering on his own.
This is a month off for me, yeah? A month I don't have to be around my dad. Fucking bastard hasn't done a day right by me ever since mom left. Took it out on me in more ways than I want to remember.
Aw, that sucks. Oh.
I think it's gonna. Yeah. Okay. Content warning. You might want to put a content warning.
Oh my
Again.
god. Oh, here it is, guys.
Because I think they're gonna imply something here, if I remember correctly. Because
If
I
it
listed it all.
imply, okay, the difference
It
between me
implies
having
it
to put a,
implies something. But it implies something that has already been established that if the people watching prior know, like, you might want to put a content warning because it
I already put the
implies.
content. I already put the content warning.
Okay, then I guess we'll be fine. Continue. Just thinking about what I
Guys,
almost did to you.
these are Ty's words of telling me about content warning. So if he's just, I'm joking. All right.
Okay, I spoke. Continue. You got this. Makes me go so. Ah!
Ty growled, throwing his arms up in frustration. Then he grabbed his head, gripping his fur tight.
I don't want to be like my dad. I want to be like yours, if anything.
Like, mine? Is that why?
To be honest, if you hadn't invited me here, I probably would have packed up and driven around the country to just sort myself out. Had all the essentials packed for weeks now. Figured once everyone's moved on, no point in sticking around either, yeah?
How long do you think you'll be gone? Do you reckon you'll be gone for? The question lingered unanswered. The longer it did, the more I realized what Ty was saying, and my heart sank. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, no, oh my God, no. Oh, that's bringing back so many bad memories. Oh no, the amount. Oh, ooh, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. You are coming back, right?
If Dean's a good enough guy, I won't need to. He'll take care of you.
I shook my head quickly, trying to express my dissatisfaction with him just leaving, but he continued all the same.
Come on, it's not so bad. You're telling me you'd risk what almost happened again? Why'd you even agree to that?
Because you were going to die, Tyson. I had to stop you from leaving.
Still on about that? Why bother?
I messed with the vault and it showed me you dead, and it scared me.
What? And that's it?
Ty, you're important to me, okay? Really important. I got back to what happened upstairs, the conversation I had about Tyson in the past. My heart was racing and I wasn't sure if I wanted to scream or collapse on. Aww. Ty reached out, gentle, placing a hand on the side of my neck, causing me to look at him in the eye.
You're important to me too.
In what way?
Well,
Like how Orlando feel about Sal, or how Sal feels about Orlando?
probably best you forgot about what happened this morning, pup. Lack of coffee, I guess.
Oh. Disappointment was real. If I could feel that very strand of fur on my body go, ah. So isn't the way Sal feels for Orlando?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Fair. This disappointment was real, as if I could feel every strand of my fur on my body go limp from it. I didn't think it was
Although
this bad, but I guess I liked the prospect of Ty asking me out more than I gave credit for.
although,
Okay.
so
Is
how
this
do I say this?
if it's
It's not
spoilers, then don't
spoilers. You
say
know how I
anything.
mentioned how Tyson was acting bipolar yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be going on for most of the route.
Oh my god.
Why are you disappointed?
I don't know. I just thought you go on about how I did you a solid once and that was it. When no one but me remembered your birthday, or when you got kicked out of the house, or and we shared my bed so you wouldn't get sick, or that time you hadn't eaten in days and I brought you leftovers. What were those to you?
That was just swapping favors?
Fevers? Is that why when I got sick you bailed school just to keep me company all day? Is that why whenever dad worked late you come over and keep me company? Ty, is that why when oh shit!
I wanted
Dave's
to.
dad died?
Yup.
Wait, we talked about him so much though.
Yup. It gets only worse from here.
Is
Because
that
this
why?
will haunt you. Well, Dave, this will haunt Dave for a while.
Is that why when dad died? I was working myself up to the point of tears now, quivering as I looked at Ty's unflinched expression. I didn't understand, and I wanted to. I just didn't know how. Is is that all it ever was?
You shut your fucking mouth right now, Dave. If you ever think that what I did wasn't because I care for you again, I'll.
He sighed out, placing her hand on my side, shifting me closer to him.
I'm so sorry I suck at admitting these things. I'm sorry that I made you feel that I didn't care. Of course I care. How couldn't I? There's a reason, okay? Just.
Again, he trod off, leaving us in that space of awkward silence. At least whatever tears were starting to come out had subsided if my breathing was still slightly ragged. I gulped, mouth suddenly feeling dry. My mouth is really dry right now. I ran out of water, but I want to get this recording done with. We're almost at 2 hours of recording.
Jesus Christ.
We're at like a minute and 45.
Oh my
No,
God.
an hour and 45. I don't know why I said a minute. I had to ask, I had to clarify, but
Okay, here. I'm gonna just tell you what you should choose from my experience. Option 2.
the second one?
Yeah, remember how I'm gonna mention this again. Remember how he implied that the more you pressure it, the more he's gonna be like, no, just don't pressure him.
Don't
Give him his
pressure
time.
him. Fair, yeah. And he did say forget about this morning. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're probably right. And that's one thing. That's also one thing I hate. That's one thing I hate accidentally doing. I've done that so many times where I accidentally pressured people into saying or admitting certain things. Oh my god, that is something that it's a curse or something. I swear it is.
I I do the same, but unfortunately I don't do it like subconsciously. I know what I'm doing. I just want information to either help people or just have more context on situations.
Well, then I'm picking the top. I'm joking. I'm pick.
Wow.
What?
What?
No. Or has that changed now?
Of course it hasn't changed. Don't be an idiot.
Is it more than that?
Dave,
He breathed out through his nose, looking away from me.
it's complicated.
To my shame and embarrassment, it wasn't the answer I was hoping for, and I shifted back, figuring it's best I leave. But Ty held me firmly aside, dragging his fingers into offer resistance, just to me just up and leaving.
Don't you fucking dare.
In the next moment, I was pulled roughly to his chest, and he hugged me tight, burying his nose into the fur at the top of my head. I hugged him back, finding comfort in the familiar smell his fur carried.
No matter what happens, no matter where I go, I'll always be there for you.
Aww. He gave me one last squeeze before letting me go, shuffling back on my own to look at him. I searched his face for how he was feeling, but again, I couldn't place the expression. He didn't flinch when my hands made their way back up to his chest towards his shoulders, though. I'm hugging him. As much as I really want to.
Oh, you want to kiss me? Oh, that's so
Whoa!
flattering.
You're just teasing me at this point now.
I am just teasing you at this point, and I love every freaking second of it. And I already know what you're gonna do because I see you going to save. Not you. Okay. You've saved. So what you gonna do? You're gonna kiss me? You're gonna kiss me on my hot mouth because I'm feeling romantical.
Okay. I'm
Look.
hugging. Hmm. You were I bet you were hoping. I bet you were hoping.
What choice did you pick? I had to AFK for a second.
You want me to pick again?
Come on, pick your poison.
Pick my poison.
I'm curious to see what you're actually gonna do.
Despite what I picked, look in DMs.
Okay.
Don't say anything out loud. Just no. Anyways. I wasn't done. I threw myself against him, hugging him around the neck, and almost immediately he wraps his arms around my middle, adjusting so I was almost on his lap. He grabbed his cheek against mine, with his hands shifted to scratch the back of my head lightly. The downside of which it made me made me moan softly as I melted onto him. I stopped, seemingly undecided if he should continue before I noticed his tail going and scratching start again. Not to mention, I had an idea that Tyson was liking how close we were being from what I could feel pressing against me down. Uh, I didn't want to ruin the moment though, and I left it ignored just in case. This was nice enough now, just being close. The worries of previous conversation now seemingly gone entirely. Ty sighed out and let me go, shuffled back so there was some distance between us, looking somewhere else. Ty, um, I looked down, skirting over the noticeable bulge in his pants to his hand, which I carefully, which I took carefully and gave it a squeeze. Thanks. I got up to leave, shuffling back first, then swinging my leg over the weights bench.
Hey, wait.
I stopped, looking back for Tyson with a quirked brow and tilted head.
You're leaving now?
I mean, yeah, it's probably a good time to, right? Ty got up too, shuffling closer, patting me slowly on the head.
It meant a lot that you came here to check on me. Really. So just in case I haven't said it enough, thanks for being a fucking kick-ass friend, I guess.
You too, Ty. As I turned to leave, he spoke again.
Just... I haven't forgotten. I'm going to keep trying.
That's all I asked, Ty.
Alright, Pop. I'll see you at dinner. Got some things I want to think about.
Good things? Bad things?
Just things.
Well, I'll be around if you need me. Ty set me off with a nod and I wandered back into the basement. My soul on the... Okay, hold on. Let me read. Let me read.
Now you're gonna want to check your DMs after you read.
Something was drawing me towards a room beyond the door and the keypad. My first few steps were slow, but as soon as I walked over there, proposed, closing the door behind me with a sigh. Okay, so okay, again, Grizz, I apologize for asking people for the passwords.
You didn't ask, I'm just giving them to you because I can.
Yeah, exactly. So I asked for the passwords. I apologize. But basically, so there is. So Tyson, you said there are 3 different passwords for this day. Why is that?
Well, for this specifically,
Are they
they
all
each have a
different? Do
different
they
outcome.
lead to different? Is that like the path A,
Yeah.
path B you were talking about?
No, Path A and Path B use this side tomorrow. But here's the thing: if you want to get, I'm just gonna say this in DMs because like I don't want to like mess with other people's playthroughs. You're an exception because you're different.
Oh, thank you. My ears cleared out so much from that yawn. I hear like a whole other like level of sound and all that. Like, oh my god, I can hear so much shit I haven't heard before. It's just louder. Oh my god, the walls are speaking to me. The walls are speaking to me.
You see what I sent?
Wait,
Or
what? If you're telling me to go that path, then I'm gonna do the exact opposite.
no. I'm being dead ass serious. Like for your
Dead
mental
ass.
health. Like for your mental health, because I did the opposite of that, and my mental health went down the drain so bad I did not play this game for a year. So,
Hey, you know, I've been through. Hey, if I'm being honest, I've been through worse. I almost in 4th of July, I almost died.
oh, is that what? Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, we'll
So
we'll talk about it after video. But so which so
here's the password that you should do, because I think it won't just. I think if you do the other two, it just abruptly ends the game with a quote bad ending, and then you have to like get a second chance to try again. So if you want to avoid
I
that,
should probably I
do
should probably put a content or like not content warning, but like spoiler thing or whatnot. Guys, spoilers if you guys don't want to know. I'm just being a fucking idiot and asking for the passwords.
it's all right because your game is gonna just like end abruptly, and you'll get a second chance anyway.
So what is
You basically have one option, but you have the choice to like see what other results come
does
out.
it have to
You,
be caps?
I don't know. I do it anyway. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
There was
It
nothing
must
after
be.
the chime sound, almost as if something broke. Um.
You'll see. You'll
Oh
see.
shit! That is not what I was expecting. Oh, I should have put a. No, because I didn't put a content warning when we saw ties. So the moment I opened my mouth, I doubled over, crumpling to the floor with more questions than I had answers for. Holy, is that that's Benson? Benson shot dead by who and why? I couldn't say. There was something off about it. Not the dead body, but something telling me that this was a foul play rather than just a tragedy. We hadn't seen Benson in a while, so maybe there was still time? Maybe some way we could stop this from happening? Well, guys, we are going to have to stop that happening in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It was a long one, and we're still on day 7. I think it's longer just because I finally have some company to do these videos with.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
yeah, thank you. And hey, I'm not complaining. I love the company. I really enjoy it.
So much that you could. Never
Don't
mind.
put don't push your luck, buddy. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Password. Next episode, we are going to continue the game. Yeah, I don't know whether it's going to be tomorrow because we've done so many Password videos. Well, I've done so many. Tyson just joined me in these two, which again, thank you.
Of course. Although given I've done like 2 playthroughs on this game already, so
I would not
I
mind
mean,
if you would if you would want to join any future videos. Depends on what I do though. If it's playing games or whatnot, then that could be different. But I don't know. Visual novels, on the other hand,
I'd love to.
yeah, I might do another spectrum of hybrids videos in in the next episode in the next video. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure, like I said before, make sure you guys like, subscribe. We're close to 100 subscribers, guys. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a fabulous night. And well, it's like for those who live on the East Coast, it's like early morning. It's about to be like 5 a.m. for me, and like
Oh, that's my wake up time.
that you wake up at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. Internal clock Cooper.
Fair. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this almost 2 hour long video, and it's still the same day. But yeah, have a fabulous night. Peace out, everybody. Bye
Yeah.
bye.